This is the DustBuddie Dust Shroud for use with 7 1/4 inch worm drive or hypoid drive circular saws. It comes with a rotating cuff adapter that attaches to any common vacuum hose just by screwing it on like that, and it rotates. It also comes with 2 rubber dust guides. You use one of the guides on the front of the shroud, pushing it in like that, if you're using it with a diamond blade. If you're using the saw to cut wood and need to cut sawdust, you add an additional sawdust guide on the back of the shroud right here. Let me show you how those attach. To attach the rubber guide, simply slip the rubber piece over this fixture right here. It stretches, so you have to press it down on one side, pull it on the other, press it down and make sure that you get it around all edges, underneath the lip, and there we go, we got it in place, and then stand it up and we're good to go. Installing the DustBuddie is really a matter of using these hook and loop cinch belts in order to secure the shroud to the plate of the circular saw. And I like to begin by pulling a little bit more of the cinch belts out to give me a little bit of play. I'll show you in a minute why that comes in handy. And then all you have to do is align it up and slide it in. Make sure the rubber dust guide is coming up through this hole and comes inside of the blade guard on the front. This dust guide is used on the front when using a diamond blade to cut concrete or brick or block or stone or something like that. If you're going to be using the saw to cut wood and want to cut sawdust, use another one of these guides on the back end, but bring it up on the outside of the reciprocating guide because you've got that motion there and you want it on the outside right here. But for right now, we're just going to show you how to do it with the guide in the front. Same operation within the back. Once you slide it in place, open the guide up like this, pull your cinch belt up. You can see now where that extra slack kind of helps you. Pull it through, and of course it's too long right now. So now what you want to do is you want to rotate the cinch belt until you get it to a point where you've got the right amount, you've got it in the right position so that when you pull it tight, none of the overlap comes down over the face. Now we're going to do the front, or the front of the saw, and you can see this is a little bit tighter, and that's why the extra slack helps. Just feed it up through the middle like this, just like that. Pull it through, put it through the belt loop, and again, it's the same exercise. You have to pull some slack up on the cinch belt until you get it to where it needs to be, so that when the hook and loop fastens, there's no extra slack. See, there's just a little bit too much there, so we're going to rotate it just a little bit further. There we go. We make sure it's lined up, it's tight. Pull it tight, cinch it down. Let's close this up, lock that down. Attach your hose, and you're ready to cut.